Okay, this is actually not an odd question. I've gotten it a lot, and we just dealt with being sick in my house this week, so I figured I'd answer it. So, in a nutshell, if I am sick, like sick to the point where like I have a fever, throwing up, or just not physically able to watch children, then I will close daycare. And this is actually what happened to me this week. I started throwing up like a little after 9 o'clock, and by like 10 I realized that this was the stomach flu and I was not going to be okay to watch kids tomorrow. So I had to text all my daycare families really late and close, which really stinks. I don't think I've had to do that in years, at least because of myself. So that was a really big bummer. Otherwise, typically when my own kids are sick, now that my littlest is almost 5, most of the time I like text all my daycare families and let everyone know, hey, my child is sick. This is what they're sick with. They're going to be in their room resting today. And if you would rather not come to daycare, then you can keep your child home and I won't charge for the day. It's typically what I do. And my kids are really good at taking care of themselves when they're sick, sadly, and I will just check on them as needed and see if they need anything, and it honestly works pretty okay. I do feel bad sometimes when my kids like want me to snuggle and stuff when they're sick, and I can't do that because I have children to watch. Sometimes my husband has been able to stay home and kind of take care of them while they're sick. Or sometimes if it's something that has just hit everybody really hard and I didn't sleep all night, then I will close daycare, but it kind of just depends on the situation. I do try to make sure all of my daycare families have backup options, so I'm not completely leaving my family stranded, but it is a tricky thing to deal with because you can't help it when you get sick. So yeah, that's basically how we handle it. When it comes to things like colds, I still stay open. As long as it's like runny nose, mild cough, I still stay open. Kids still come to daycare. If I closed or didn't let kids come when there was colds, I wouldn't have a job and neither would the parents. So I let kids still come when they have colds. It's just part of childhood. I also think that when you choose home childcare, that you can expect that your provider will need to close at times. I know lots of other providers like myself try to close as minimally as possible, and I talk to other providers and we all feel bad when we have to close. We feel like crap about it. When I had to close on my daycare families the other night, besides for the fact that I was sick all night, I could not sleep because I just felt so bad. But it's one of those things. But if you have any other questions, leave them below and I'll try to answer them.